Yo, it's crazy how things change so fast. In a lot of these corporations, they effed around and now they are finding out. So if you guys haven't heard, hundreds of Starbucks have been closing down nationwide. Why do you ask? Well, here's where it gets confusing, because they're telling their employees, well, they're barely telling their employees. Some of these Starbucks closed down and they had no warning. The employees had no warnings whatsoever. So they're telling their employees one story and in the public another story. But here's the thing, y'all, none of that stopped these Starbucks from closing their doors overnight. Yes, y'all, some employees woke up the next day and realized they had no job.
It has officially happened. Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Seattle is closed. There were 6 Starbucks Reserve Roasteries in the world. The first one that ever opened is the one in Seattle. I worked at this location for 2 years. They closed this morning without any notice. Staff literally showed up to the store at 5 a.m. and the store was closed and boarded up. I guess they closed an hour early last night, telling all of the staff that it was for maintenance, but they were actually just going to board up all the windows and close permanently. There's over 100 people that work at that store. My heart goes out to all the people that lost their jobs today. I have a lot of opinions on Starbucks, none of which are good. So a majority of the articles say that the reasoning for the closing was to reallocate funds to different stores. That is the most BS excuse I've ever heard. It's obviously because they are a union store. They've been pushing the union for long before I
You guys do
there.
know who owns Starbucks, right? He goes by the name of William Gates. You may know him as Bill Gates. You know, the same man who went to India and who's wanted in different countries for genocide. So is this the start of the fall of the coffee empire that America knew and loved?
Today is maybe my last shift with the company, because yesterday we all come into work and we're told that our store is closing tomorrow. So essentially we were given 2 days notice. Sunday we find out if we're getting separated or relocated to a different location. There are multiple problems with this, and the average person can't really see the bigger picture with this because you're not a Starbucks worker and you don't really know what that means. I live in Los Angeles and I know of at least 3 or 4 locations within a 2-mile radius that are closing.
So do you guys see the shift that I'm talking about? Because why are so many big corporations, especially Starbucks, closing overnight like this with a man like William Gates who has all the money in the world? The shift is here, y'all. I've been telling y'all, let's continue to get it. Peace in.